Hey guys, it's me again with another demo from NextFest. As always, it's a roguelike deck builder just starting up. So we're going to check our language. We're going to click to continue for photo light sensitivity. We're going to play Into the Grid. This looks really interesting. I saw it on my little list of 4 new items, along with a couple of other roguelike deck builders that really kind of caught my eye. So I figured, let's play. It's got a cool little aesthetic to it. Ursa Genma. Half a lifetime ago, I gave up my career as a runner to protect my newborn daughter, Imogen, from the dangers of her mother being a world-wanted hacker and criminal. Almost 20 years later, she found out about my past. She was disappointed and decided to take a job abroad with a company called Apex Talent Services to put some distance between us. I haven't heard from her in weeks. And after digging around, I suspect Apex Talent Services isn't the legitimate business they claim to be. My sources suggest they may be involved in human trafficking. And if that's the case, I need to find her before it's too late. My old running buddy, Barbell? Yeah, Barbell. Has promised me to pull some strings and get me as much intel as he can on Apex Talent Services. But first, I need to get back in shape to get Imogen back once we find her. Alright, so we are running the demo, running 101. My old pal Barbell sent me a grid simulator to learn how much runs have changed since my retirement. I better go over it and shake it off, the rust before heading to this practice grid. Okay. And then this is our demo run, and this is probably locked out of the demo. Oh, okay. Welcome to the grid. The grid is a digital infrastructure runner's hack. Grids are comprised of clusters, virtual rooms that hold nodes. Nodes are the smallest functioning elements of the grid. You can move the camera using WASD, or by holding right-click with the mouse and rotating it using the arrow keys to center your. You can. Why don't you just rotate it with the Q and E? If you're going to use WASD, always use Q and E for rotate. Yeah? Whatever. It's cool. Or you can center on your character with spacebar. Your objective in every run is to find the grid's core node and breach its mainframe. Click on the library node. Nodes have different ways of being used. Try extracting that one. Extracting nodes will always provide shards. Shards are remnants of code that we use as currency to buy things inside the grid. To move between clusters, you will need to pass through gates. Click on the gate. Most gates have specific conditions that need to be met to unlock them. Unlock this gate by using all nodes in either cluster. The activity gate will be unlocked if the nodes of the clusters are exhausted, so we can go over to this other one, and we can extract the S one. The gate has been automatically unlocked because you've met its condition. Open the gate and advance. Alright. This cluster has a Watcher ice protecting it. Most clusters will have a Watcher monitoring them placed there to penalize your actions. Click on the library node to see another way you can interact with the node. Exploit, extract. While navigating the grid, some actions you take will increase your trace. +1, +1, +1. Trace level. Trace measures how aware your presence of the grid is. For every 10 points of trace gain, the grid will increase its alarm level, making the run more difficult and enemies more dangerous. This reminds me of Shadowrun in a lot of ways. Yeah? Love Shadowrun. The Watcher in the cluster is an extraction Watcher, which will increase your trace whenever you extract a node here, making you a usually free action to raise your trace. Try exploiting that library. Got one. Different nodes can be exploited for different effects. Exploiting a library node will increase the shard yield of every other node. Click how to advance to further inspect that gate. This is a combat gate, so you must defeat all Sentinel Ice from the cluster to unlock it. Sentinels are the grid's defenders, placed there to fight any intruders and kick them out of the grid. Pinpoint their live location to the authorities or worse. Click on the node protected by the Sentinel Ice to start combat. Boom. Okay, let's see what combat looks like. Basic first-person deck builder roguelike. This is really cool. Cards are very stylistic. I like that. Everything you see is created by your console to provide you with information during combat. This is your console's integrity, a representation of how much damage it can take before it breaks. If it reaches 0, it's game over. The objective of every combat is to get the ice's integrity to 0 before it does the same to you. Your console will show the ice's integrity. 35 damage. Inflict exposed. Self-inflict 2 exposed. And its inherent passive ability is Fear. Cocoon Directive. At the end of the turn, ice instant barrier. Playing cards cost clock. Is your energy? Cards clock cost shown to the left next to its name. Alright. At least it's not top left. The roguelike joke there, I guess. Now try attacking the ice by dragging Code Slash and targeting the Sentinel. Boom! Playing cards fills this yellow bar here. That's virtual memory. Many cards generated and it's used to activate your commands and trigger some cards' conditional effects. So there's virtual memory, energize, dig, scout. You can check how much VIM a card generates by counting the yellow symbols beneath its cost. Oh, okay. Commands are powerful skills that can swing a battle in the blink of an eye. Normally, any given command can only be used once per turn, so keep that in mind. We've only got 2 right now. Oh, what is this? Unstable charge. If you use at least one command this turn, also generate 1 and 1 extra. Okay. We're going to actually... The blue bar over your integrity is your barrier. 20 barrier. Some cards generated and blocks incoming damage. Barrier expires at the start of your following turn. I only have 3 of them. Attempted amped Code Slash. I actually want to get more barriers. He's going to do 35 damage. I want to block all that, and he's going to give himself exposed. That gives me that draw card better. While fighting in the grid, you may apply or receive buffs or debuffs. The statuses you're affected by are shown above your integrity, so now I have exposed or 1. But he did expose himself as well. 2, 4, 6. So I can do 6 damage, but I can probably also energize once I get up there. Okay, so we're going to do actually quite a bit of damage. Let me at least barrier some of it. I don't know if life regains after this. Remember, you can visualize all the cards you can still draw in your repo. Draw 1 card and gain 2 clocks. So I need 18 for that, which would be good. There we go. That one's good. Amp is so much better. Combat rewards. Okay, so we gain 120 shards and a hash key. That was enough to unlock the gate. After defeating the Sentinel, you got a hash key. Hash keys are resources used to rehash nodes and unlock some gates. They're mainly obtained by defeating Sentinels. Now that this node does not have a Sentinel on it anymore, you can interact with it. Might as well exploit to get a card. Compiler node. Hold to compile program. Attack companion? Oh no, it's just an attack common. I don't know why I said companion. A hoplite does 20 damage and 20 barrier. Feral. Each point increases outgoing damage by 5%, decays 1 point at each turn. We're going to go hoplite though. we're going to open the gate. This cluster is controlled by an extraction walker. There are also 3 gates. Inspect each one. We're using all nodes by spending 1 hash key. By spending 1 hash key. Exploit the Intel node. Is that what that is? Okay, so the Intel node will tell me what's connected to the gate. Select the gate. Select that hash key gate over there. Oh, that's lucky. You found the core node. Core nodes always have an exceptionally powerful sentinel on them, known as the core keeper. Explore more before going for it, just to be all set for the final battle. Exploit that source node to spend some of the shards you have. This is Surface. Oh, okay, this is Sur.face, the shop where you can exchange shards and other resources for cards, tools, and more. Feel free to browse and buy. Leave when you're ready, and remember, you won't be able to come back until you find the source code. Fun guys. Generate 3 temp Vim. Adonis ad blocker, gain 30 barrier, draw a card. Crimson Assault, deal 30 damage, generate 4 temp Vim. On hit, gain 1 cash. Start your turn drawing 1 extra card. Scout Probe. Alright, so we have completion bonus if you buy all adjacent items, reduce trace by 2. That's kind of, same thing here, but what do we got? Gatebreaker, unlock a target gate. Fate Driver, every time you play 3 defensive cards in a single turn. Oh, gain 1 clock. That's cool. I don't have enough for that. Cost reducer by 25%. Yeah. No, I want this one. Alright, there's not much I can really do there because I used up all my stuff. Eliminate Sentinel to access the render node. Alright, dude did get me some coffee as well because I paused it for a second. Alright, so what do we got? If you have at least 10, I do not have 10. You're going to deal 50 damage. I have Simon Shell. Generate a little bit of that. I can do that right there. Wasn't able to protect all of it, but it did some. Every time this ice hits, it restores integrity to half the damage dealt. That sucks. Some cards yield temporary virtual memory, or temp VIM for short. Temp VIM can be used to use commands, but cannot trigger card conditional effects, and it expires at the end of the turn. Okay, well that doesn't really help me. I have a little bit. If I have at least 10, I can do that. 7. Okay, I'm not going to have enough for decompile. I can do that though. We're going to deal 65 damage. 2, 4, and 6. So you're not going to be able to do much there. That kind of helps me. I do have that. 17. Alright, let's kill him. Alright. You can now rehash the render node. Rehashing nodes gives you some other stuff. Icebreakers are tools that can disable any ice instantly, whether Sentinel or Watcher. Explore the cluster behind the activity gate. Disable target Watcher or Sentinel. This cluster has some incredibly useful nodes. However, it is also affected by an activity watcher, so using any of them in any way would greatly increase your trace. You Use the icebreaker on the activity node. Okay, so there we go. Exploit every node here. Now we got a driver. Drivers are segment source codes you can pick up and will grant different bonuses for the run. Rooster driver. Start of each combat, generate 3 Vim. Stream driver. Every time you play 4 attack cards in a single turn, draw a card. Code slash. Cards deal 20% more damage. I think we're going to go with the Rooster driver. This is the upgrader. These would just, that would generate 3 Vim, which would be good. Generate 5 temp. Re-enable your miner command. Hoplite does gain a little bit more. I like Hoplite because it does give me attack and parry, so we're going to go with that. And now we get 2 Vim combat. Our trace level is super high though. Protocols are cards that change rules of combat once played and get decompiled afterwards. Add that one to your deck. Oh, okay. Start of your turn. Oh, it's basically like a power card. Yeah. Start of your turn, generate 3. Okay. Alarm level raised. Last action, raise the grid's alarm level. In this case, raising the alarm level causes the gate to close and that sentinel to spawn. The gate can be opened when you raise your trace. Okay, move on. Eliminate the newly spawned sentinel and open the gate to get to the core node. In combat, you can check your active drivers and their effects here, behind my head, which you can't see. Why is your body just lit up? Gain 40 barrier. Okay, we're going to do that. And several protocols are permanent combat modifiers. So once played, protocols themselves are decompiled, but their effects linger until the end of combat. Now I've got some good stuff going. Well, that didn't really help me very much at all. Fun guys will give us a little bit. It's 5 plus 3. 7 plus 3, so that does give us 10. So that. Generate a little bit more. We're going to do 30 damage. 30 damage is going to be blocked, which is helpful. It gives me that. Crap ton of damage. Wow. But I think. Very nice. You're now ready to breach the mainframe and face the core keeper of the grid. Remember, you can customize your commands for combat here. You can do so at any point during your run. Oh, okay. So I've got a miner, which is a scout. This allows me to draw a card. I can do roar, which gives me 2 feral. Farm, every time you play a card this turn, generate 1 Vim. Or gain 2 grit, increases barrier. Major, I have dig. Or I could do recollect. Choose up to 2 cards from your recycle and place them in your hand. Choose 1 card from your repo and place it in your hand. The next non-protocol, non-decompile card you play this turn will be returned to your hand. Critical, I've got Energized. Draw 1 and gain 2 clock. The next non-protocol card you play this turn will be played twice. Choose a card from the repo and play it for free. Discard a card from your hand to reduce its cost by 1 until end of combat. That's actually pretty good too. I think I want Feral though. I don't want draw card. I want Feral. Feral will increase the damage that I do. Or maybe Farm? Yeah, it's going to be Farm. We're going to do Farm. Maybe I should have gone down there. He told us to go this way. Face the Core Keeper. Let's see what we can do. Some Sentinels have companion devices or independent parts of themselves called peripherals to aid them in combat. Disabling them is not mandatory to win the combat. Peripherals have their own separate integrity and subroutines and must be targeted separately by single target attacks. Disabling a peripheral will set off its death trigger, which you can check here. Stun the enemy. So if I kill you, you get stunned and you lose the extra barrier generation. That allows me some extra. We're going to try to go after this. 7. You're now stunned. Use that. That's going to bring me back up. Grab that. 20 barrier, 20 damage. And that gave me 2 clock. I don't have any more damage. We got one of those. We're going to one of those. Those are going to be 40 damage. Have at least 10, so I do at the moment. I guess it really didn't think that I did, even though I did. Make sure. Not bad, not bad. You can just die. Tutorial completed. The grid simulator wasn't that much of a challenge. I think I'm ready to try out the demo run. Alright, so the demo run is basically just the demo, yeah? So here we are. Doing our own thing. We're going to exploit this one. And I would like to actually extract some extra shards here. Unlock this gate by using all nodes. That's the combat gate. So both are pretty much going to open immediately. Alright, let's see what we got. He's going to gain 40 barrier. Right, I need to go in and fix this. Using the memory and stuff like that to actually increase extra stuff is really nice. I really kind of enjoy that. Definitely going to need block some. This does kind of help me. You're going to do a massive amount of damage, which really sucks. That at least gives me that. 6, 8. I can at least block 60 of it. Give me that, because then I can at least gain more from that. Definitely not helping. Should be good though. The Guild's Heist. Deal 30 damage on hit, draw 1 card. The Cypher's Gambit. Deal 20 damage if you used at least 1 command this turn. Also gain 1 clock. That's good. Thunder Z-Bot. Gain 30 barrier, gain 1 amped. Every time you play a card, generate 1 Vim. Each point represents duration number of rounds. Oh man, all these are good. I think it's this one. And I like that one right there. I don't think I want. All the rest are okay, I guess. That is a combat launcher. Every time you enter combat in this cluster, gain 1 trace. Hash gate. Disabling the Watcher. Defeating all nodes. I don't put this one. Okay, that is an activity watcher. Which that sucks. Anything that I do, I use a node, it chimes up. Disabling the Watcher, and I can't really disable that. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to go after this. Yeah. Let's go to exploit this one. Combat Watcher is on that one. Okay. I'm gonna have to deal with this, which really kind of sucks. Okay. Ice gains, so I need to do just like 60 damage here. Start off 60 damage. I can stun him. Move on to here. One of those. That's gonna great with that. We're gonna generate. Good Vim generation right there. Yes, that's very nice. Right. Every time I play a card, we're gonna ramp it back up. 40 damage really does suck. Draw another card here and get 2 of this, so that we can get damage. And we have enough of that. Very, very well done. Thank you very much, myself. Definitely going to do some damage. I think we're good. Using that and then using that the Vim generation, unstable generation, just cancels each other out immediately. Not bad if I say so myself. Right, okay, so now we have this. Obtain a scout probe. Reveal a connected, yeah, we're going to reveal a connected cluster. Let's see what we have. What are you? Extraction Watcher. But there are ice immediately as we walk in. Tyler, data card with boosted. Oh, but I lose my 2 hash keys. Alright, let's grab a regular card. Kennel Law. If you have at least 6 grit, gain a clock. Pingu Protocol. Every time you play a card, if you are at max Vim, deal 8 damage to all targets. Oh. That's a protocol card. That wouldn't be so bad, but I hardly ever get to max yet. Rending Code Flash, though, will give debilitated, so we're going to go for that. So that did open that one. You are Gate Watcher. Spending a hash key, but man, I got good stuff here. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to start combat here. I'm dealing 50 damage right off the bat. You suck, my guy. That was pretty good. Boom. Rending will bring you down. Got an amp shield now, so we have 40. Go ahead and deal with that. Ouch, you did nothing. Grab you, obviously. 45. Oof. Ooh, can I? Yes. Donezo. Trace level went up, which really does suck. That gives me one more of those. Just want let's grab some of those. Intel, I need to find some way to drop my trace. You're a Gate Watcher. Alright, well, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do this. My alarm level is going to go up. Use one of my hash keys. Cranium Rush Generator. Gain 1 overclock. Start your turn with 1 extra clock. Each point represents duration, number of rounds. Having Vim at maximum capacity, currently 20. Gain 2 overclock. If I'm at max Vim, it's just gains 2 overclock, gain 1 extra clock. Ward Lord Kiss, 100 damage. That's pretty good. Overkill. 40 damage if you're at max Vim. Instead, deal 180 damage to all targets and then decompile. I like that one. That one's good. Alarm level raised. Yeah, I realize. What was this one? Spinning a hash key that I do not have. Spinning a hash key I also do not have. Come by over here and start a combat here. Okay, so we have antlers. Set the cost of the rightmost card in hand to 0 this turn. That kind of helps. any barrier cards at all. Taking massive amounts of spawns. Okay, do the scan. That works for that. Not at max Vim yet, but that's going to do a lot of damage. I can do that. 14 damage. Respawn. Yeah, so far this guy does is probably the most puzzling. Okay, so that is a leftmost card with your Cyber Shell, which I don't really need. Do need that though. Okay, that's good. What is that? Rightmost card? Don't allow me to do that. You're going to do 10 damage. This card, you. If I can only get like my overkill over there, it would have been really good to go after that antler. Okay, so now I do have, what are you? You are a gate watcher. I'm going to open you up here. Accessing all nodes, disabling the watcher. Okay, deal 1 amp, cracked blockade, gain 50 barrier, shuffle 1 fragmented data card into your repo. Fragmented data, okay, so that's a heavy defense, but gives me a curse, basically. I'm going with the guild's heist. No, it's this, so I can get more Vim. Amp gives more Vim. You need a hash gauge. You are a combat trace. Might as well grab me 2 hash keys. I'm gonna grab me some extra ones there. You are a combat, rehash, obtain a card, remove a card, 130. Can't this, okay, let's actually do this. I'm gonna come over here and do this one. And you are an activity trace. I can't really do anything else there, otherwise my trace is gonna go up. So we can kind of skip that for right now. You are also an activity trace. You are an extract trace. Using all nodes in the cluster. So I really can't. Gonna have to probably increase my alarm level just so I can get some more hash keys. Go over there and use that hash key there because I can't disable anything just yet. What are you? Yeah, okay. So I went ahead and used the activity one. But I have an ice blocking it. So we're going to come over here. We're going to attack this ice. Go through this hash key door. Runner gains 1 clock and draws 1 card. And he has barrier on himself. Deal 40 damage. That really kind of sucks. This ice becomes untargetable until wings take damage. Okay, so I have to deal damage to the wings so I can deal damage. A lot of these guys are just like aren't really just puzzles. You gave me this ability with 50 damage. Look at that. Debilitating work. That grants me more of that. 35. I am dealing with damage. Okay. Suck. Slow and steady right now is probably going to be the best way to do it. Wait. There we go. My alarm level went up. I'm probably going to have to face another one. Nah, I can just open this one up. Another hash gate. What are you? Node watcher, which sucks. You're an upgrader. That would be really nice to have. Oh, man. Could do... Yeah, I'm going to have to. I need the life. That one, and what are you? Unlock it, defeating all sentinels. Okay, well that's not too bad. Open up this one. I don't know exactly where the core node is yet, so this one, but fitting all of them. Drivers. Ooh, probably need a driver. bonus, defeating all. Okay. Upgrader. Oh, that's cool. Inflict 2 exposed to ice. I don't know what he's doing. I better take it. He gave himself. Alright, there's that. So you are basically making more barrier. Reactivate cloak. Not good. That also didn't help. I don't really need to defeat the cloak. All I gotta do is defeat him. The cloak just makes it so that he gets a barrier, and then I can't tell what he's doing. So now then, I have to do that. That sucks. I have no barrier at all. I really like this though. This is really fun. This is a lot more fun than I initially thought it was going to be. I like the graphics and everything else on it. It's really kind of hit and miss when you have like first-person games like this. That worked. Open up this gate. Still not the core node. I'm going to grab an icebreaker though. Icebreaker will allow me to do actually quite a bit of stuff. What? I forgot. What are you? Oh, right. Yeah, I don't need to worry about it. You are... Every gate you open. All Sentinel gates. What are you? Rehash, gain an icebreaker, exploit, connect to surface. That's what I need to do. I need to connect to surface. I'm going to start combat here so we can talk to surface and work at that. Okay, so you are a fuel tank. Deal 80 damage to all. Wow. That means it's going to hurt me too. I kind of need to play a little cool, I guess. So we're gaining some extra barrier. Ugh. That's difficult. Okay. Give me that. That. Don't. That doesn't do exactly what I wish. I wish debilitated would last longer than just one round. That would be cool. Alright, so here we go. It's gonna be good. Not debilitated. Let's just go after this. 104 damage to all. Why is it getting worse? I need that. Alright, so we're gonna connect. So we got Moonlight Generator. Generate 3 extra Vim if you have at least 6 Feral. Okay. Sunburst. Deal 30 damage. Next attack card you play this turn will generate double Vim. Guild Heist Catalyst. Every time you draw a card this turn, generate 1 Vim. Barricade Driver. At the end of your turn, if you have at least 80 barrier, gain 2 grit. Reroller. Cost Reducer. Hash key. Gatebreaker. I don't know, man. I don't want that. I don't really want that either. This one would be the only one that would be good. Cost reducer. Cost money. You have 6 grit, also gain 1 clock. Oh, I want this one. Yep. I'm gonna grab another hash key, and then we're gonna call it a day on that one. Alright, well the alarm level has been raised to 3 now. That's not good, and I still haven't found the core. Node yet. You need to unlock this gate by defeating all sentinels in the cluster. Not too bad. You are a activity watcher. You are all nodes. What is you are a we're going to disable you. So now all I have to do is just go through all the nodes and we'll be good to go. I need to, okay, those all do that. Let's start combat, then we'll decrease the trace a little bit. That's not really good. I mean, I can generate some. Not as much as I really want to. I wish I had just a little bit more. Do that though. That would be good. Self-heal for 40 damage and we're going to reactivate. Activated claw really sucks. That's just going to be a 40 damage. Okay. Get up to max. At the very least. Could have taken a lot more damage, but I'm glad I didn't. That sucks. Ugh. I can't do that because it doesn't work that way. I may die here, guys. This is difficult. And 60 barrier, you suck. He's only got, okay. I got it. I killed him. I don't know how I killed him, but I killed him. Jeez. Extract some. Give me a gate breaker. Deuce. Opens up this gate. Isn't what I want. Every gate you open in this cluster gives me one trace. That sucks. That should be fine. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Select this gate. Tell me what's on the other side. It's not the core either. Ugh. Cold Stare. I need grit for that. Generator. Discard up to 3 cards. Generate 5 temp Vim per card discarded. If you discarded 3 cards, gain 1 cashed. I think it's gonna be that. 35 barrier. It's much better than the rest of them. So that's a driver. Might as well go ahead and open the gate. I'm going to increase my trace. You are a node cluster. I'm going to go for a driver. I have to do all nodes or defeat all sentinels. That should allow me to open the gate, right? I just used gate breaker on it, and it's not allowing me to. Okay, so... Well, I mean, I'm kind of screwed at this point. Let's do combat. It is this one, so I can stun it. Which is good. We're going to grab you there. It's just not going to be this round. Can only use one command per turn. Okay, well that's fine. I can do that. Back in life on that. Probably should have been a little bit more conservative. For some reason it keeps getting jaw restores 40 integrity, that's why. Okay, so no amount of damage that I'm like really doing to it is helping me at all. Be able to kill it. There's that. I'm slowly fading here, guys. Like, I am literally not having a very good time here. I'm barely doing any damage. I don't have enough damage to do 100 damage in a turn. So it's making it rather difficult. Trying to just kind of go after him, trying to keep up. He's like basically refilling his entire thing each time. Gaining 50 damage, 50 barrier each time. I don't know. Well, I mean, do that right there. That grants me that. Now I can finally, like, get back into it. Okay, okay, here we go, here we go. You are massively dealing damage. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that guy was difficult. Give me a drive. Start of your turn, if you have at least 10 Vim, generate 2 Vim. At the start of each combat, generate 3 Vim. At the start of each combat, inflict 1 exposed. I think I want the yellow driver. Yeah, I don't know why, even though I used the gate breaker, it did not open the gate. Oh, it's probably because it's got ice. Ice in front of it. I can't open it. Okay, so we now have the gear again. Oh, here. This one is not. I don't think I'm going to. I think this is where I die. 70 damage and then an extra 15 damage per card in my hand. I've got 10 life left. Absolute bullcrap. Defense cards cost 1 extra. Ugh. Oh, I'm not even surviving this round. Wow. Okay. Well, we're just going to end this here then, because I can't. Bam! 70 damage. Alarm 3 is no joke. 5 characters and campaigns, narrative events. This is really fun, though. Yeah, I really like that. Into the Grid, guys. Let me know what you guys thought, and I will see you.